Hello. Well, today I wanted to talk to you about something that's very current, and it's called what is a GMO? So a lot of people really don't know what that means, and what they are. What it is GMO is a genetically modified organism. So it could be a plant, animal, microorganism, or other organisms whose genetic makeup has been modified in a lab using genetic engineering or transgenic technology. And this creates a combination of plants and animals, bacterial and viruses genes that don't occur naturally in nature or through traditional crossbreeding methods. So the next question may be, why is that a bad thing? Well, it's a bad thing because these organisms are given to animals and plants and in the form of like their feed. So they eat these organisms, and then in turn, since we eat them as well. So and what happens is as we eat them, these organisms begin to do things to our bodies as well. Um, they can be equated to the high numbers of people with obesity, diabetics, and things like that. So they're really not a good form that we need to be ingesting into our bodies. The problem is that they were made so that they would become more plants will become more hardy and resistant to insects and things like that. So they were able to make them. Um, so you may ask, well, what can I do, or what foods are basically genetically modified? And to answer that question, there are a lot of um, foods that we eat on every day that we may not know about that have been genetically modified. Since it's not regulated, they can be, they can be on just about anything. But there are certain number of products, food products that the saturation of GMOs are much higher. Um, and some of them are like they're in a lot of corn, like corn oil, cotton, papaya, soy, sugar, um, squash, just to name a few. And then there are others, like sometimes they're in spinach and tomatoes, and they can be in milk, things like that. So it's important that people are aware that that these items are genetically modified and to try to stay away from them as much as possible. Um, so to help, to help people. Oh no, yes, and